Okay.
Gotcha.
Nothing got a napkin.
It's all bad, leave it now.
No. I can think of them pretty. Oh, good, I wrong. Okay, let's see. Oh, I need those. What I got going on?
Yes, God.
Really? Can we do the weight line yet? No. Yeah. I'm officially there. Congratulations. We did it. About an inch. Oh, great. To cover up the pain. Oh, yeah.
Or are you not going asymmetric again?
You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it because I love it. I love making out. Like, I was like, oh my god, I missed this. I missed the feather and the color. It's time again.
What did you want to do? Are we here just to trim and let it continue to grow? Versus adding in like okay, if we're going for right, and take for instance this piece of wood, and now it comes to right here, right here, versus these and down here. When I create more texture going through, it's making the ones up here. It does keep them at shorter widths while we're blowing out, but you're getting closer to bottom width. So soon it should stop cutting these like these, just get to the bottom, so you completely bob out.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Versus trimming it out.
Well, versus
Cutting into it. Yeah, I'd rather not.
Or texture movement throughout all of it, versus getting it to a point where you can swear at the bottom.
Yeah, I think let's do that. The second one.
Have you been? You said you don't use heat at all.
I actually put a little heat, like very quickly, flat ironed it with a little. Yeah.
Going towards very cut.
Yeah. And it does it all week for me. I did it because it was still a little damp and it was still a little crinkly because it was, because my hair gets wavy, right? So I hit it in a few places. add in Sebi's products, you know, because I talk especially with my champ talking about menopause. Because it really helped me in that place of menopause. It not only helped me with weight loss, it also helped me with the symptoms I was having. You did? Sebi stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like it, what happened?
I didn't cut off house. There's nothing to worry.
Because then it starts, because it goes back to super curly.
Well, I'm more concerned about you burning your belly.
Which I did a very good job.
I didn't think you'd be able to do anything today. I didn't think you'd be able to do anything today.
The butterfly? Relax, I don't need to do anything. Because now it's, I was trying to get over this hump. So now we're here. Oh, I can see it, it looks good. It's just more of an intentional, clean look.
Right.
Yeah, no, I like it.
To the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna leave me alone now?
I am.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You clearly know what you need. Sleep. That's all you can do is sleep.
Well, I'm sorry. I had a brain injury.
Excuses.
I'm sorry. I had a brain injury.
That has nothing to do with how expensive your ass is.
But you prepared for me, so you were preparing for those expenses.
Keep on.
I'm just saying. It works.
Oh, you turned it on?
Yeah, this button.
Okay, cool.
It's going to drive more similar to the BMW. Because it's built up with motors.
But we don't have to test that right now.
You going?
You like this car, huh? I like the mats.
Yeah, these are the weathered segments.
Yeah.
They'll be getting easier to clean, so I don't have to.
Oh, it's fancy.
Because I was going to get one on Amazon.
It's fancy. All right. So we're making some salmon bites today, and I took the salmon, and it came in a large fillet, so I took it, I cut it up into pieces, into strips, because I like to actually eat salmon like that as well. And so put a little bit of white vinegar in here. I don't generally like to do that before I freeze it, so I'm not going to freeze this, but I just want to clean it. It's a little scalier than I would like. Don't really care for that. And so, benefits of the filtered water at the sink. You know, you just don't really have to be concerned about all the additional things that are coming in contact with the food that you're preparing and eating. So I've got the fillets. So I am going to put some olive oil. I prefer the avocado oil. I'm just out of it. And then I use some garlic This is ginger paste. And then garlic paste. Okay, garlic paste. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that and just mix it all up. Just mix it all up. I've used a Creole seasoning. I've used Badia Complete, which is my go-to. I squeezed in some ginger paste and garlic paste. There are also these really cool things that the grocery stores now carry, and it's ginger and garlic that are frozen in cubes, basil as well, and so I love using that product as well. Actually, when I'm cooking and sauteing on the stove, I'll use those. So I've not put any seasoning on this yet. I'm gonna take my go-to, which is again the Badia Complete. I'll just tap that in. And then I'm gonna take, actually, I'm gonna add in some smoked paprika. This stuff is amazing. Just gives it such an amazing flavor. Do you see that color? It's amazing. Oh, amazing. This little strainer is just coming clutch. I actually got it with a mixed beverage, like a cocktail mixer, where you get the mixer in the bottle and then you just add in your alcohol to the bottle and make that drink. And so I thought to keep it, and I wasn't even sure why I was keeping it, and let me tell you, it's coming clutch. Coming, look at this little thing. And so I use these amazing containers. I'll link them down below. They're wide mouth mason jars. I think these are 7 or 8 ounces, and they come with a gold lid. You can get them in a silver lid if you prefer that more traditional look, but I have gold accents, so for me these were a home run. And then the secret, somebody go ahead and tell me. Somebody go ahead and tell me what the secret ingredient is. Go ahead and tell me, right? It's brown sugar. So I take that brown sugar, and it's equivalent about, what's equivalent of 2 tablespoons. Maybe it's a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. And then I just take it and I press it into the fish. Okay, so that's gonna marry all the seasonings. And I just press that in. See how I just press it in to the fish, and it's gonna do something amazing that you will love. The air fryer basket, and then gently take the fish bites and put them into the air fryer basket. And these will be done in just a few minutes. So this is gonna be lunch. I'm gonna make a salad with it. And I'll go ahead and put that salad together while the bites are cooking. And look at the beautiful color. Look at that. Lemon. Another important part of my food management, my meal prep, is the size of the plate that I use. And so I'm very intentional to not use large plates, and it's helped me really manage things in healthier ways for myself, in managing portion control. Because portion control is very important. Those small changes add up to much bigger results. And so I don't know what this plate measures. Let me measure it out really quickly for you. So this plate is 10 by 5. Okay, so this is a 10 by 5 rectangular shaped platter, and this is what I eat my meals on, and it absolutely makes a difference. I'll see if I can find something similar to them and link it for you. So I tend to kind of clean as I go. I'm just not that girl that likes to leave it all to the end, especially when you're dealing with proteins, whether it's, you know, meat proteins or fish proteins. You want a clean space to operate in. Right? The spray I used earlier in the bathroom, this comes in right on time in your kitchens and bathrooms. So I just wipe things down a few times just to sanitize the areas. Extra drops of dish detergent so it's a little soapy. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water to it. You can see that, see how it, right? It's in that power wash bottle, and so I just reuse it over and over again. I use Ziploc containers for everything, or Ziploc bags, just because it helps space-wise in your refrigerator. And then this is garlic. I just definitely want to keep the garlic, and see that garlic and oil and ginger, and put that, let that continue to marinate. And I'll probably cook this tomorrow.
or the weekend. This air fryer I enjoy so much because it has a midway timer, so that way I can go in and take a peek and see what's happening. This is alkaline water that I get from my chiropractor, so I'm flushing out. I went to a fast food place that sells fish yesterday and it was super high in sodium. So I want to load up on alkaline water today just to push that stuff out. So let's take a look at the air fryer. It's looking really good. And even with glasses, these are 7-ounce glasses. And so I love them because, again, it's portion control. I don't need to drink 16 ounces of juice. I don't need to drink 10 ounces. 7 ounces is usually my max because managing that sugar is going to be really important. The things I like to drink that are sweet, I love drinking them. So I have to kind of force myself to make better decisions. And again, small shifts and changes add up to bigger wins. If you like bread, eat an open top sandwich, right? Eat the sandwich with only one piece of bread or one side. And that will actually help promote weight loss as well because you're taking in fewer calories, fewer carbohydrates, right? So that helps. Again, we're not trying to we can't make overnight changes. We want to make lifestyle changes that add up to bigger wins. Whether we're working on our skin, our attitude, our health and wellness, we're working on transforming our lives financially. Small steps, small consistent steps add up to bigger wins. So these are larger bowls that I use for salad, right? So I can have a larger salad. I manage the things that I put in it that are heavy in calories, like certain cheeses that I might use, but those aren't my staple for my salads. And they help with me with my life with a smaller space. And I do have some larger plates that I use and platters I use, but my everyday go-to plates are those small rectangular 5 by 10 plates. Okay, so clean that up. And I double bag it just so that I don't have anything that makes a mess in the refrigerator. And then I just stick this in the refrigerator. Let's talk salad life. So I've got mixed greens, which I love. A couple of. I take the greens and I put them in this container, and it's vented at the bottom. You see that? And then I take a piece of paper towel and I put it at the bottom of the basket on the inside, and just kind of go through here and make sure I don't have anything that needs to be tossed. And then I take the rest of my salad and stick it in here. And this just makes it easier for me from a preparation standpoint. So I can just make things very quickly and go. And then this goes into recycling. So when I keep these, I have actually space in my refrigerator where I keep them as inspiration for other meals. So let's see what I've got going on here. I have some spinach that's coming to an end, and I'll actually put that in a pasta dish over the weekend, or I'll saute it into something. So I'm gonna hang on to that because it'll do just fine. There's a little carrot, not much, but I'll take that. And we're not trying to waste the good food. We're not trying to waste the good food. Actually have some more. Want some spinach. Chop that up, put it in here. Have Brussels sprouts, which I love. Shaved Brussels sprouts, and I'm going to stick them all in here. And then it just makes my food preparation process a lot easier. On this side over here. So when it's time to make meals, I just grab everything and go. And this is coming to the end of its life, so I'm going to separate it just a little bit. Okay. Put this back in the refrigerator. a sharp knife. Okay, and I'm gonna add some oranges. And I am gonna just go in here and cut. Okay, so I will finish that up later. And so I don't waste them. I just actually just picked up 2 at the grocery store and chop them and add them to my salad. So I'm just really just make an impromptu salad here. I like to always have cabbage and carrots. Don't have any, I've eaten them all. Add in the apples. And then I am going to use, this is actually one of my favorite dressings, the apple cider vinaigrette. And that's about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a quarter of dressing. It's less than 2 tablespoons, and a serving size is 2 tablespoons. So you want to be really careful with that because that's 130 calories, right? So let's say I did about 1 tablespoon, that's going to be half of that, 70 calories. It's a lot of calories. It adds up. So these are the small things and the small changes that you can make that will add up to bigger wins. And so let's just say that's 80 calories. And if I did 1/4 of a cup of blue cheese, that's another 100 calories. So you really have to pay attention to the caloric intake. And so I'm not gonna actually put any blue cheese in it today because it's just not worth that. And so this is the salmon. It is just, it smells amazing, that paprika. And then I just take an orange and I just drizzle it over it. And if you want to add a little honey, you can too. Sometimes I do a little bit of a honey-glazed mixture, but I'm not going to do that today. Sister's hungry. We need to get to it. And, you know, it's not really a big deal to add the honey, but it adds a really nice consistency if you want to do that. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to add a little honey. Because there is the salmon buns, they look delicious. And if you don't have fresh oranges, sometimes I'll use mandarin oranges, the canned ones. And if you're gonna buy honey, please make it a high quality honey, a local honey, high quality local honey. Local to your area, which you can find at farmers market. So here is, I mean, it's gonna be amazing. This is the honey, it's called, but then I'm gonna just pull out the rest of the juice. Okay, and that's it. And so that's a quick, easy meal in the air fryer. It was 15 minutes in the air fryer, a few minutes for prepping, so another 10 minutes for prepping. So you've got a meal in 30 minutes. Okay. All right, well, I will check in with you later. Thank you so much for sharing time with me. I'm gonna come back and clean some pots and kind of show you that process and just how I keep things clean. So it's not only, you know, our hair, our skin, our nails, our feet. It's our wellness, not only our makeup, but we are gonna manage what kind of water we take into our system. We're gonna manage the things around us. Are we cleaning our carpets? Are we consistently cleaning our homes? Are we decluttering? It's a total glow up, ladies. So I'm gonna just clean pots because that's just something I do. I like them to look new. I love my home to look like no one lives here. This is pretty clean. Okay, so this stuff is amazing. I actually like the powder better, but we're just gonna roll with this. And I like to clean the inside of the pot as well, because it just gets any residue from anything that you cooked that got stuck to the pot that didn't come completely out. And you'll see, so like the tarnishing will come out. I guess that's whatever was on the inside of the pot and the outside of the pot, which that's going to end up in your food, right, that you're cooking if you're not cleaning these pots. So look at that. Look at all that stuff that comes out of that pot. And then I take a bamboo toothbrush that I keep for all things kitchen cleaning, and then I just clean around the handle. And then voila. And voila. And then I take some dish detergent and clean it out really well. And then look at that pot. So these are relatively clean because I do this very frequently, but can something be too clean? No. Yes, you can. You can actually over clean things. And then you can't see it, but there's a little bit of stuff where the handle and the perimeter of the pot meat. You see that? I know you shouldn't do this, but these are super expensive knives. It's something. Just needed to scrape whatever that was. It's not coming off with the product. Just gently rubbing it. So that's it. This is all the lemon that I've prepared. I cut it all up and then I put it in the freezer.